So, okay, already we discussed what ma in the digestive part, what digestive tract, alimentary canal, mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, okay, bag-like structure, small intestine, U-shaped duodenum, jejunum, okay, pink color jejunum is there, right? You know very well. And the large intestine and the ileum is connected with the large intestine. There is a vestigial part, residual part, that is called appendix, right? So large intestine, which are responsible for absorb the water, and rectum to expel the fecal material to outside through the anus. That is called elimination. Totally digestive tract, digestive mechanism. What ma? Ingestion, that means intaking food material. Movement of the physical digestion, physical and chemical digestion, and digestion, absorption, and elimination. So this is a very important. Okay, now let us second part. First part, digestive tract is completed. Second part, accessory organs. Accessory organs. So that is number one. You know very well. So thing is digestive glands. What are the digestive glands are there? What are the digestive glands are there? Okay, so that is mainly number one, salivary glands. Salivary glands. Number two, gastric glands. Number three, okay, liver. Number four, pancreas. Number five, small intestine glands. These are all the accessory glands. Okay, so very important. Now, what are the accessory glands? Accessory organs are there. Now I would like to start. So that is accessory glands. Okay, so that is liver. Okay, so liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, which are responsible for, we can call it in digestive glands, 5 digestive glands. Just now I told you na. Once I repeat: salivary glands, gastric glands, liver, pancreas, okay, intestinal glands. And out of these intestinal glands, okay, what are the accessory glands are there? Liver, gallbladder, and pancreas also, which are mainly so major player in the digestive system. So especially for this accessory gland, why we can call it accessory gland? Nothing but so this liver, it is not involving in the digestion. It is not involving in the digestion, but it involves critical role in the digestive mechanism. Okay, so that is very important. Number one, I would like to start. Okay, so here liver. So the liver, what happened, ma? So the liver which is present in where? The liver which is located at where? The liver which is located at what happened, ma? Right side or left side? Anybody can say? Anybody can say? Sarika, Busra.
Right.
Right side. Very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Right. So okay. So the liver which is located at right side. One more important thing, the liver, study of liver is called hepatology. What ma? Hepatology. The liver which is connected with the duodenum. The liver which is covered with one capsule, that is called, this is a liver, the liver which is covered with one capsule, that is called Glisson's. What ma? Glisson's capsule. Okay, so very important thing. And this liver which contains gallbladder and bile ducts, the liver which contains one tube-like structure, one bulb-like structure, that is called gallbladder. So this is ma. For example, so here, see this is the liver part. This is called gall bladder. This gall bladder is one of the important part in the liver. Okay, this gall bladder, which is to storage the food material, storage the not food, sorry, storage the bile juice. So So this liver directly affects digestion by producing bile, right? Bile juice, remembering one thing, the liver, remembering one thing, the liver to secretes one juice that is called bile juice. Okay. In digestive system, in digestion mechanism, which juice does not contain, which juice doesn't contain enzymes. That is none other than juice that is called bile juice. Okay, very important for the entrance level. So, but of course, this bile juice is responsible for which is responsible for what happened, ma? Very important thing. So that is emulsification. What ma? Emulsification, which is responsible. So this bile juice to break down the fats, that is called emulsification. Large fat molecules converted into, not converted, break down into small pieces, small fat pieces. But here there is no hydrolytic enzyme secreted. That is one of the thing of it helps the digestion of fats. Simply break down the fats. That is called emulsification. And one more thing of this bile juice, which contains bile pigments and bile salts. But ma, bile pigments and bile salts are there, right? So in the bile juice, which is a pH value 8.6, the bile juice which golden yellow color, the bile juice which is neutral, that means very well 8.6, golden yellow color, golden yellow ash color. The bile juice which contains 86% of water. These are entrance level topics, ma. Very important. You must be note down that one. Very important. The bile juice doesn't contain any enzymes. Bile juice which contains two parts, two structures are there. One is bile pigments and bile salts. Bile pigments is, come on, tell me, that is bilirubin, biliverdin. What ma? Bilirubin, biliverdin. That is one of the thing. Okay, and bile salts, sodium cholate, sodium deoxycholate, sodium cholate, sodium deoxycholate. Okay, so this is a very important, ma. And so this,
Sir,
tell him, Bushra.
sir, bile salt contains two components, na? Sodium
Sodium
chloride.
cholate. Once I repeat, sodium cholate, sodium deoxycholate or tarcocholate. These bile juice which are responsible for only emulsification. What ma? Emulsification. Emulsification nothing but breakdown of large fats into small fats. That is only, but should not change. Very important. The bile juice doesn't contain any enzymes. Remembering one thing. Which juice does not contain? Which juice doesn't contain any enzymes? That is known as what ma? Remembering one thing. That is known as bile juice. Right? And so many times asked the question. So many times asked the question in entrance level. What's the question? Come on, tell me. How to form of bile juice? Anybody can say? Anybody can say the answer? Anybody can say the answer? Archana, Arshia, Bushra, Havana, Iram, Irti, Sarika. Anybody
Tell
can
me.
once again repeat question. Okay. The bile juice which is formed. The bile juice which is formed from. How to form a bile juice? Come on, tell me. Anybody can say? Anybody can say.
Fats.
Rajita, చెప్పు. చెప్పమా. Hello? Hello?
Emulsification process.
No, no, no. 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 Any idea? Anybody? So many times asked question, ma. So I would like to review. Okay. See, for example, the bile juice, remembering one thing in your mind, the bile juice, very important thing, this bile juice which is secreted, which is formed, which is released, breakdown of RBC cells, simply breakdown of hemoglobin, right? Got my concept? Okay, breakdown of hemoglobin, where the hemoglobin is breakdown, what happened, ma? This bile juice is secreted, the bile juice to be released. That is very important, right? Very, very important. Remembering one thing. Very, very fantastic question. So many times asked the question in NEET level, Group 1 level, Group 2 level, entrance level, whatever it is. Right? Now, this, what happened, ma? This liver to helps the fats and filter out the toxins like wastage, drugs and alcohol. Sometimes, what happened, ma? Some peoples are eating toxics like eldrin, suicide cases in that condition. Our liver to protect from that type of drugs, that type of alcohol, that type of toxins. That is called detoxification. The liver which is responsible for what, ma? Detoxification. And already told you, gall bladder, see in the digestive system, this gall bladder, green color gall bladder is there. Okay, this gall bladder already told you, storage of bile, okay, and it is this gall bladder to connect with this is the bile duct, okay, and this bile juice enters into stomach, right? Enters into duodenum, not stomach, duodenum, small intestine, and fatty diets can cause gallstones sometimes. So this fatty bile, that means gallstones are formed, that is called gallstones, which are directly enters into reached into liver, reached into, sorry, kidney. The kidney stone should be formed. Kidney stone should be formed. Okay, so that is important thing. One more important. So this is one more. I would like to reveal one more important points of liver headlines. Okay, headlines of liver. Remembering one thing, liver is a very important thing. Located, that means located at the right side. Okay, so liver is connected with the duodenum, with bile duct. Liver which contains bile, gall bladder. Liver which is covered by Glisson's capsule. What, ma? Glisson's capsule, right? Next one, right? So the liver which what happened, ma? So the liver, study of liver is called hepatology. Okay, liver which to produces the bile juice. Bile juice are golden yellow ash color. Bile juice which contain 86% of water. Okay, bile juice doesn't contain any absence of enzymes, does not contain. Bile juice which contains bile salts and bile pigments. Bile pigments, bilirubin, biliverdin. Bile salts are which are responsible for bile pigment. Bile salts are sodium chocolate, sodium tarcocolate. Okay, right? These bile juice which are responsible for emulsification. Bile juice are which are this liver which is responsible for fat digestion. this liver which is responsible for what happened ma? Detoxification, and liver which is responsible for synthesis of ferrous, liver which is responsible for erythropoiesis in childhood age, embryonic stage. In embryonic stage, liver which is responsible for erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis is nothing but production of RBC cells. Right. The liver which is responsible for A, D, E, K vitamin synthesis. What ma? Once I repeat, A, D, E, K vitamin synthesis. Right? That is very, very important. The liver which is responsible for glucogenesis, gluconeogenesis, glycogenesis. Okay? Glucogenesis, production of glucose. Glycogenesis, production of glucose. Gluconeogenesis, production of glucose from what happened ma? Carbohydrates and proteins. Sorry, not carbohydrates, other than carbohydrates. Proteins and lipids is called gluconeogenesis. Once I repeat, remember one thing. So, liver which is responsible for glucogenesis, production of glucose from carbohydrate. Okay. Next one, the glucose which is glycogenesis, production of glucose from production of glycogen from glucose. Gluconeogenesis is nothing but production of glucose from proteins and lipids, not carbohydrates. Right? And this in the liver, okay, what happened ma? In the liver, remembering one thing, urea ornithine cycle takes place. Urea ornithine cycle takes place. Very, very important. So many times asked the question. Right? So this is a fantastic importance of liver. Okay? So this is the highlight of liver. Liver will come short question. Now let us coming to the point pancreas. So here, what happened ma? Yellow color mark actually. It is actually the pink color pancreas which is look like but in diagram yellow color is there, but actually in truly in a human being body, the pancreas which is look like what happened ma? Pink in color. This pancreas which is connected with the duodenum with pancreatic duct. Pancreas, that means. Okay, so that is very, very important thing. So pancreas which is look like leaf-like structure. Look like, right? So very important thing. One more I forgot liver ma. One more point I forgot. Liver is a, remembering one thing, liver is a biggest gland in the body. Liver is a biggest gland in the body. Very important. Remembering one thing. Biggest endocrine gland, that is thyroid gland. Biggest gland, that is liver. Remembering one thing. Now I would like to come to point pancreas. Pancreas is a mixed gland ma. Pancreas is a mixed gland. Why? Because it contains what happened ma? Duct and ductless spots. Ductless spots which are responsible for, which are secretes hormones. Duct part which are secretes the digestive enzymes. Once I repeat, pancreas is a mixed gland. Okay, it is located at right side, left side. Okay, so below of the stomach. It is correct exactly present between the stomach and large intestine at the left side and connected with the duodenum. Right. Mixed gland. Duct part, ductless. Duct part which are responsible for. Okay. What ma? To secrete the digestive enzymes. Ductless spots to secrete the what beta? to secrete the hormones. Once and I repeat. So digestive, that pancreatic juice are secreted from duct part. Okay. The pancreatic juice which contains what? TOC enzyme. TOC enzyme, nothing but T, nothing but trypsin. A, nothing but amylase. TOC, nothing but TALK, TOC. TALK. T, nothing but trypsin. A, nothing but amylase. L, nothing but lipase. Okay, K, nothing but chymotrypsin. These are the 4 enzymes. Very, very important thing now. TOC and bicarbonates are there. And bicarbonates also, what beta? So, which are present in the pancreatic juice. And ductless part to secrete the enzymes. And ductless part to secrete the what? Ductless part to secrete what? Hormones. What hormones? Number 1, insulin. Number 2, what happened? Glucagon. Number 1, insulin. Number 2, glucagon. These hormones function we discussing about in endocrine glands are they well discussing over there. Okay. Now I would like to pancreas digestive part. This digestive part to secrete the digestive pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice, remembering one thing, this pancreatic juice which contains 4 enzymes. Number 1, trypsin. Number 2, amylase. Number 3, what ma? Number 3, what? TALK. What?
Leptin.
L, TALK. TALK. T nothing. A nothing but amylase. L nothing but lipase. K nothing but chymotrypsin. Okay, got my concept, Sarika? Sarika, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Bushra, are you there? Bushra, where is Bushra?
Sir, I'm here.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
hearing?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So, right, very important thing, ma, these are the enzymes. These enzymes which are responsible for digestion of, for example, trypsin and chymotrypsin responsible for digestion of proteins. Amylase which are responsible for carbohydrates, digestion of carbohydrates. Okay, and lipase enzyme which are responsible for fat digestion. That's why, see, simply pancreas highlight point produces digestive enzymes to digest fats, carbohydrates, and so next one already told you. So regulates the blood sugar by producing insulin, right? Whether the glucose level is increased, in the blood, in that condition, to control and coordinate to regulate the glucose level in the body by producing insulin from which part of the pancreas? Come on, tell me. Anybody? Come on, tell me. Anybody? The insulin secreted from which part of the pancreas?
From the ductless part.
Very good. Excellent answer. Right. So in detail, we'll discussing about there of ductless, right? Simply, the insulin regulates the blood sugar by producing of insulin from the pancreas. Got my concept? Okay. Next. So for example, so just like I would like to find how long are your intestine, at least in what ma? Simply in adults, by glad you are not full grown horse, then coiled up intestine are 89 feet of long. Okay, but how much length of our small intestine? Come on, tell me, ma? So, but whereas in horse is 89 feet. Our intestine 7 meters are there. 7 meters, nothing but how much, ma? 1 meter is equal to 3 feet. Right? 1 meter is equal to 3 feet. 7 into 3, how much feet, ma? 21 feet are there. Right? 21 feet small intestine, our body is there. But whereas in horse, right, it is a 89 feet. Just imagine, 89 feet of long is there in the so many coils are there in the horse. That is one of the fun fact. Next, food to drying up, hanging out in the longest time can last 18 hours to 2 days. In your lifetime, your digestive system may handle about 50 tons. Got my concept, okay? 50 tons of food material which is to be digested by our digestive tract. 1 ton is equal to how much? Come on, tell me. Anybody can say? 1 ton is equal to how much? Amma, anybody can say?
1000 kg, sir.
How much? Sarika? Archana? Tell him. 1 ton is equal to how much?
Papa, tell us.
1000 kg, sir.
Very good. Excellent, Archana. Excellent, ma. So that means 1 ton is equal to 1000 kgs. Remembering one thing. Okay, 25 kgs bag rice is there. But 1000 kgs, 1 ton. Here total our stomach digestive system 50 tons. 50 into 1000 kgs. Mama, 50,000 kgs of rice. 50,000 kgs of food should be digested by our mechanism, our instrument, perfect instrument of digestion. That is the one of the fun fact. So this is a very important thing about total liver and pancreas and important part of the important thing. Now tomorrow we'll discussing about salivary glands and intestinal glands. What are the enzymes are involving for the digestion, right? So I would like to, any idea, any doubts?
Doubts.
How many members are there? Okay, second years are not there completely. Okay, so this is a important accessory glands like liver, pancreas is completed. Tomorrow we'll discussing about the Gatma salivary glands and small intestine gland, that means intestinal glands. We'll explain now. Okay, so okay ma, thank you. Our network also very low, laptop also to be charging less down, that's why. Okay, now I am going to ending the session. Tomorrow we'll discuss, not tomorrow, Monday, right? Monday. So first, second year also, remembering one thing ma, all of you second year also Monday onwards and Monday to Saturday, second year also same syllabus, right? Second year also you must become 4 o'clock. Okay, don't miss in that classes, right? All of Sarika. Okay, Monday onwards after 4 to 4:40 you must become, because of final year classes will be there, and you also come because of same topics are there in the third semester. Don't forget about that. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Any doubt, Sarika?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, you'll keep
Right.
this
Krishna.
note, sir.
What ma?
Okay, sir.
Hello, Aisha.
You'll keep this note, sir, in this.
You can ask. Come on, you can ask.
This note, sir, you will keep in the group, sir.
Okay. No. Okay, I will give the PPT also. No problem.
Okay.
After completion of total digest topic, I will completely send to PPT into your group also. Don't bother about the seller notes, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, Sri VASAVI. Bye. Signing out.